Have you ever looked at a beautiful yard and wondered how it became so lush, private, and inviting? Most people assume those landscapes took decades to create, but that's not always true. The truth is, choosing the right trees can dramatically change the appearance of your property much faster than you might imagine. Some trees don't just grow, they completely transform the way a yard feels. They create shade where there was once only sunlight. They add privacy where there was none. They attract birds, reduce noise, increase curb appeal, and make an ordinary property look established and full of life. The secret isn't simply planting more trees, it's planting the right trees. Fast-growing trees give homeowners something incredibly valuable: time. Instead of waiting 20 or 30 years to enjoy the benefits of a mature landscape, you can begin seeing impressive changes in only a few growing seasons. And that's exactly what today's countdown is all about. We've selected 10 incredible fast-growing trees that combine beauty, practicality, and impressive growth rates. Some are perfect for creating privacy, others provide spectacular shade. Some completely transform the appearance of a landscape with breathtaking seasonal color, and one of them has become one of the most popular landscaping trees in America for very good reason. By the end of this video, you may find yourself planning where to plant your next tree. Let's begin. Number 10. Norway Spruce. Starting our countdown at number 10 is a tree that has earned a reputation for strength, reliability, and year-round beauty. The Norway Spruce. If you've ever driven through neighborhoods with mature evergreen trees towering above homes, there's a good chance you've seen one. This impressive evergreen grows much faster than many people expect. Under the right conditions, it can add between 1 and 2 feet of new growth every year. That may not sound extraordinary at first, but over the course of several years, the transformation becomes remarkable. What begins as a small young tree gradually develops into a tall, dense evergreen with a classic pyramid shape that instantly gives any property a more established appearance. One reason homeowners love the Norway spruce is its versatility. It works beautifully as a specimen tree standing alone. It can also be planted in rows to create natural windbreaks and privacy screens. Unlike fences, living barriers continue becoming more beautiful as they grow. Another major advantage is its resilience. Once established, Norway spruce tolerates cold winters exceptionally well and adapts to many different soil conditions. That makes it a dependable choice across large parts of the United States. Its dark green needles remain attractive throughout every season, even during the middle of winter when many landscapes lose much of their color. This tree continues adding life and structure to the yard. It's easy to understand why so many landscape designers continue recommending it generation after generation. But while the Norway spruce impresses with its evergreen beauty, our next tree becomes more beautiful with age in an entirely different way. Number 9. River birch. If texture could make a tree famous, the river birch would probably be one of the most recognizable trees in America. At first glance, many people notice its graceful shape. But the real magic happens much closer. Its bark naturally peels away in thin curling layers, revealing beautiful shades of cream, cinnamon, salmon, and soft brown underneath. Very few landscape trees create this kind of visual interest, and unlike flowers, the bark remains beautiful all year long. That means even during winter, when most gardens appear quiet and empty, the river birch continues becoming a focal point in the landscape. But beauty isn't the only reason people plant it. It's also an incredibly fast grower. In favorable conditions, it commonly grows well over a foot each year. As the canopy expands, it creates light filtered shade that's perfect for patios, garden paths, and outdoor seating areas. Many homeowners also appreciate its adaptability. As its name suggests, river birch naturally grows near streams and rivers. Because of that, it tolerates moist soil much better than many other landscape trees. At the same time, once established, it also adapts surprisingly well to typical residential landscapes. Professional landscapers often plant river birch in groups of 3. This creates a layered appearance where multiple trunks form one elegant composition. The result feels natural, relaxed, almost effortless, and sometimes, that's exactly what makes a landscape look expensive. But if you've been waiting for trees that grow incredibly fast, you're going to love what's coming next. Number 8. Hybrid poplar. Some trees grow quickly, others seem like they are in a race. The hybrid poplar belongs in the second category. It's famous for one incredible reason: speed. Under ideal growing conditions, hybrid poplars can grow several feet every single year. Few landscape trees can match that kind of performance. This makes them one of the most popular choices for homeowners who want fast shade, quick privacy, or simply a landscape that doesn't take decades to mature. Imagine planting a small tree today and watching it become one of the tallest features in your yard within only a few years. That's exactly why so many people choose hybrid poplar. Its rapid growth also makes it useful for reducing wind, creating natural property borders, and cooling outdoor spaces much sooner than slower-growing species. Of course, fast growth comes with responsibility. Like many rapidly growing trees, hybrid poplar performs best when given enough room to develop. Planting it too close to buildings, sidewalks, or underground utilities can create problems as the tree matures. Giving it proper space allows it to reach its full potential safely, and when planted in the right location, few trees reward your patience more quickly. But while the hybrid poplar wins the race for speed, Our next tree proves that fast growth and spectacular seasonal beauty can go hand in hand. Number 7. Sweet gum. By the time many trees begin slowing down for the year, the sweet gum is just getting started. During spring and summer, it looks like a beautiful shade tree with a full canopy of rich green leaves, but everything changes when autumn arrives. Its star-shaped leaves begin transforming into brilliant shades of yellow, orange, crimson, deep purple, and even burgundy. It's not unusual to see several of those colors appearing on the same tree at the same time. The result is absolutely breathtaking. Instead of displaying just one fall color, the sweet gum creates an entire palette that can completely change the appearance of a yard. That's one reason it's become so popular in parks, neighborhoods, and residential landscapes across much of the United States. Another advantage is its impressive growth rate. Once established, the sweet gum grows quickly enough to provide shade in just a few years, while continuing to become even more beautiful as it matures. Its symmetrical shape also makes it an excellent choice as a focal point in front yards and large open spaces. Of course, like many larger trees, planning ahead is important. Giving it enough room allows the canopy to develop naturally and show its full beauty. When planted in the right location, the sweet gum becomes much more than a tree. It becomes the highlight of every autumn, and for many homeowners, that's worth the wait. Number 6. Leyland cypress. If there's one tree that's almost synonymous with fast privacy, it's the Leyland cypress. This evergreen has become one of the most popular screening trees in America for one simple reason: it grows remarkably fast. Many homeowners choose the Leyland cypress because they don't want to spend years looking at neighboring houses, busy streets, or unwanted views. They want privacy, and they want it as soon as possible, under ideal conditions. This tree can grow several feet every year. When planted in a row, individual trees gradually merge together, creating a thick, living green wall, unlike traditional fences. This natural barrier softens the landscape instead of dividing it. It also helps reduce wind, minimize outside noise, and creates a peaceful outdoor environment that feels much more secluded. Another reason people love the Leyland cypress is its elegant appearance. Its soft, evergreen foliage stays attractive throughout the year, providing consistent color during every season. Whether surrounding a backyard, lining a driveway, or framing the edges of a property, it creates an instant feeling of maturity and privacy. However, like all fast-growing trees, proper spacing is essential. Giving each tree enough room ensures healthy growth and good air circulation for years to come. Plant them correctly, and they'll reward you with one of the fastest natural privacy screens you can grow. Before we continue to our top 5, I have a quick question for you. If you're enjoying this countdown so far, please take a second to support Plant Realm. This channel is brand new, and our goal is to build one of the best communities on YouTube for people who love trees, gardening, landscaping, and beautiful outdoor spaces. By subscribing, leaving a like, and sharing this video with a friend or family member who enjoys nature, you're helping us create even more videos like this every single week. And now I'd love to hear from you. Which fast-growing tree would you choose for your own yard? Would you plant one for privacy, shade, or simply because it's beautiful? Leave your answer in the comments below. I read every single comment, and your suggestions often inspire future videos here on Plant Realm. Now, let's continue with our top 5. Number 5. Quaking aspen. Some trees are admired because of their size, others because of the way they move. The quaking aspen belongs in the second category. Even the gentlest breeze causes its small round leaves to shimmer and dance. This unique movement creates a peaceful atmosphere that few other trees can match. Instead of standing perfectly still, the tree seems alive, constantly moving with the wind. It's a simple detail, but one that completely changes the feeling of a landscape. The quaking aspen is also a surprisingly fast grower. Under favorable conditions, it establishes quickly and often spreads naturally, creating beautiful groves that look almost untouched by human hands. In autumn, its foliage turns into brilliant golden yellow, creating entire landscapes that seem to glow under the afternoon sun. That's one reason aspen forests attract photographers from around the world every fall. But even as a single tree in a residential yard, its elegance is impossible to ignore. If your goal is creating a peaceful outdoor retreat, few trees can match the calming effect of a mature quaking aspen. But while the aspen creates movement and tranquility, our next tree impresses with something entirely different: pure size. Number 4. Tulip poplar. Few fast-growing trees become as impressive as the tulip poplar. This towering native tree has earned its reputation by combining incredible height, rapid growth, and outstanding shade. In the right location, it can become one of the tallest trees on an entire property, and it doesn't take decades to begin making an impact. Within only a few growing seasons, homeowners often notice dramatic changes in the amount of shade their yard provides. During summer, its broad canopy helps cool outdoor spaces naturally, making patios, gardens, and lawns much more comfortable. Its uniquely shaped leaves create a soft, elegant texture that's different from almost every other shade tree. Then in late spring, another surprise appears. Beautiful tulip-shaped flowers begin blooming high in the canopy. Many people never even notice them from the ground, but pollinators certainly do. Bees and other beneficial insects are naturally attracted to the flowers, making this tree an excellent addition to wildlife-friendly landscapes. As the years pass, the tulip poplar becomes more than simply a fast-growing tree. It becomes one of the defining features of the entire property. And if you think these trees have been impressive so far, the top 3 are even more spectacular. Number 3, red maple. As we enter the top 3, we're looking at trees that don't just grow quickly, they completely redefine the appearance of a property. The red maple has earned its place as one of America's favorite landscape trees for good reason. It's fast-growing, adaptable, and breathtaking during every season. In spring, fresh green leaves emerge, bringing new life to the landscape after a long winter. Throughout summer, its broad canopy provides generous shade, making outdoor spaces cooler and far more enjoyable. But everything changes once fall arrives. The red maple explodes into brilliant shades of scarlet, crimson, orange, and fiery red. Few trees can match the intensity of its autumn display. It's the kind of transformation that makes people slow down while driving through a neighborhood. Neighbors notice, visitors notice, everyone notices. And that's exactly why professional landscapers use red maples to create unforgettable curb appeal. Another reason homeowners love this tree is its adaptability. It performs well across a wide range of climates and soil conditions, making it one of the most dependable, fast-growing shade trees in the United States. As it matures, its balanced shape gives the landscape a polished, established appearance that normally takes decades to achieve. It's a perfect combination of beauty, function, and reliability. But despite all its spectacular color, our next tree creates something even more powerful, an unforgettable atmosphere. Number 2, weeping willow. Some trees decorate a yard, others create an experience. The weeping willow belongs in the second category. Its long, graceful branches gently flow toward the ground, creating one of the most recognizable silhouettes in the natural world. There's something almost magical about standing beneath a mature weeping willow. As the wind moves through its cascading branches, the entire tree seems to dance. It brings movement, peace, and elegance to any landscape. That's one reason it's often planted near ponds, lakes, streams, and quiet garden spaces. The reflection of its flowing branches on calm water creates a scene that feels almost cinematic. But beauty isn't its only strength. The weeping willow also grows remarkably fast. Under the right conditions, it can quickly become one of the largest and most impressive trees on a property. Its wide canopy produces generous shade, turning ordinary outdoor areas into comfortable places where family and friends naturally want to gather. Imagine reading a book beneath its branches, watching your children play nearby, or simply relaxing on a warm summer afternoon. Some trees improve a landscape. The weeping willow improves the experience of living in it, and while its elegance is difficult to surpass, our number 1 tree offers something nearly every homeowner dreams about: fast results, lasting privacy, and an incredible transformation. Number 1, green giant arborvitae. And finally, our number 1 pick, the green giant arborvitae. If your goal is to transform your yard as quickly as possible, few trees deliver results like this one. It's one of the fastest-growing evergreen privacy trees available for residential landscapes. Under ideal conditions, it can grow 3 to 5 feet every year. That's an incredible growth rate for a tree that also remains dense, healthy, and attractive throughout every season. Many homeowners spend thousands of dollars installing fences, but landscape designers often recommend something different: a living wall. Rows of green giant arborvitae create natural privacy while adding beauty that only improves with time. Unlike wooden fences, these trees continue growing taller, thicker, and more impressive every year. They also reduce outside noise, help block strong winds, and create a peaceful outdoor environment that feels completely separated from the world beyond your property. Another major advantage is its durability. Once established, the green giant arborvitae tolerates heat, cold, and many common landscape conditions surprisingly well. It requires relatively little maintenance while providing year-round color and structure. That's exactly why it has become one of the most recommended privacy trees in America. It doesn't just grow quickly, it changes the way an entire property feels. More private, more elegant, more complete. If you plant only one fast-growing tree from today's list, this is the one many landscape professionals would choose, and that's why the green giant arborvitae earns our number 1 spot. So, what do all of these trees have in common? It's not simply that they grow fast, it's that they help homeowners enjoy their landscape sooner. Some provide privacy, some create deep shade, some fill the yard with spectacular seasonal color. Others become beautiful focal points that completely transform the character of a property. The truth is, creating an incredible landscape isn't about spending the most money. It's about making smart decisions today that you'll continue enjoying for years to come. One carefully chosen tree can completely change how your yard looks. 2 or 3 can transform an entire property. And the best time to plant one is sooner than most people realize. If you enjoyed today's countdown, please consider subscribing to Plant Realm. We're building a community for people who love trees, gardening, landscaping, and beautiful outdoor spaces. Every week, we share new ideas to help you create a yard that's not only more beautiful, but also more enjoyable to live in. If this video gave you inspiration for your next landscaping project, give it a like. It really helps the channel reach more people who share the same passion for nature. And if you know someone who's planning to improve their yard, or simply loves trees, Share this video with them, you never know, it might help them choose the perfect tree for their property. Before you go, tell us in the comments which tree from today's list would you plant first, and why. I read every single comment and many of your ideas inspire future videos here on Plant Realm. Thank you so much for watching, take care, and we'll see you in the next video.